Hey guys, RappiidZz here. I'm bringing you a moderately short tutorial just showing you how to import 3D models from Cinema4D into CoDWaW World at War. So it's a pretty straightforward method, and lots of people, I presume, know this method because lots of people know the Blender method. So what you're going to want to do is just create your object and UV map it. I'm not covering that in this tutorial, but there's loads of tutorials out there. So yeah, I've got just my German Call of Duty Leroy Jenkins kind of thing going on. There's Reznov. So yeah, after you open that in Cinema4D, you want to see on your texture, you want to make sure you know what that is called. So mine's called World at War underscore cube underscore C. C at the end standing for color map. Just to help me keep things organized. So once you have your object, you want to go to File, Export, and you go to Wavefront Object Format. I'm just saving mine in a tutorial folder. Save yours wherever you want. Right, so just save. And now I'm just going to leave my scale at 1 and sort my scale out in radiant once we have the imported. Right, so okay. So now I've got that saved as an object format. So after that, what I'm going to do is click X on that and open up Blender. Now the reason I will use Cinema4D is because I have no idea how to use Blender. Go away, Skype. I only know how to use the plugins for World at War. So yeah, go ahead and download the plugins in the description and install. I think there's a couple of videos on YouTube that show how to install these, but basically I'm going to import my wavefront object file. I'll take you here. I'm just going to find it. Tutorial, where are you? There you are. So you'll find it there. World at War cube. Import object. Now that's a view from the inside of the object. That's how large it is, because the scale varies. That's why we need to sort the scale out later. Just because if we're doing it in Maya, the scale is the same from one program to the next. And obviously, if you know how to model in Blender, you can sort the scale out. But through exporting it as object format, the scale gets a bit fucked up. So you just go to File, Export, COD X Model. You navigate to your root X model, your root model export folder. I'm just going to save mine as World at War cube.xmodel export, and then you just export. Once that's done, and close down Blender. Close that down. Right. You'll probably you won't need to open. Actually, you will need to open Photoshop, most likely. So I'll show you what happens in Photoshop. Now, every texture that you import into Call of Duty has to be a power of 2 dimension. If you're not sure what them dimensions are, just Wikipedia it, and it's got loads of information on them. But you know, it's the kind of the 64 by 64, 32, and it just kind of goes up like that. 128, 256, 512, 1024, and it kind of goes up like that. And you can use any variation of those dimensions. So I'm going to open this up. Right, this is my UV map. Oh, this isn't. Sorry about that. Right. So I've got, this is my UV map of the cube. I've just got Leroy and COD. Evil Nazis. Now you want to save this. If you've got it saved as TGA already, which is a target format, which is what Asset Manager can handle, you want to save this in your root. So navigate to Activision, Call of Duty World at War. You want to go Texture Assets. If you don't have this folder, just create it. You want to save it as with the exact same name as you had defined in Cinema4D for the material. So mine would be World at War _ cube _ C. So just save that there. You want it 32 bits of pixel. Okay. Right. Now if you haven't checked like me, you can go to image size and see my height's 1024, which is good, but my width is 682. All you have to do is change that to the nearest one, to be honest. Click OK. It changes it, but it won't edit it on the cube because it's UV mapped. So we'll just save that again. Navigate there again, because I'm a noob. I'm actually making this tutorial for a friend, so I'm sure he don't mind me being a bit of a noob every once in a while. Right, so save that again. So once you got that saved, it's time to go into Asset Manager. So open up Launcher. Funny map names. Right, so you need to create a new file, so just save this. And you want to go to root, source data. That's where you can save your GDT. So I'm just going to save this World at War cube just to keep the theme going. And here you want to go to material, new entry, and I'm going to put World at War _ cube _ C because that's the name of my material. Material type, you want to go to model Fong. Leave everything the same except for surface type, just go to none. Depending on the model that you're importing, if you want the model to be viewed from the inside of the model, you'll do co-face front. If you want it viewed from the outside, co-face back. And if you want it to be viewable from any angle, so it doesn't hide any of the model, then just click none. So that's what I'm going to do, because I do that for all my models. So, right, go down to color map and press the little dots there, and then navigate to Call of Duty World at War root, texture assets. Then type in, the name of your material, which is obviously World at War cube _ C, and then I'm just gonna. Right, so I've now converted my texture. The recording stopped while I did that, just because to convert it you need to press F10, but F10 also with Camtasia stops the recording, as I've just found out. So yeah, so basically just convert it. It might come up with an error at first, and then it'll say click any key to continue, and then just click the key to continue and then click convert again, and it should convert pretty much straight away. So now we'll go down to X model, click new entry, then just World at War _ cube, click OK. You want type rigid. You can leave all of these pretty much, the default settings. Now you want to navigate to root. You want to go to model export, and you're going to find your model, World at War _ cube, the X model export that we exported from Blender, and open that. So I'm gonna have to, actually I won't, there we go, I can convert if I just go to the menu. So you just want to convert it. There we go, conversion is done. There's only 12 tries, 24 verts, because it's just a cube. The more complex your shape, the longer it'll take to convert, and sometimes if it's too complex it won't show in Radiant or in game either. Just a warning there. So click X off that. Click X off that. Now what you can do is you can open up your X model viewer. I use Tom's X model utils just because it's a lot quicker than anything else. And I just got a big blast in the ear saying why hello there. Right, so now you just search for your model. You can search for it in Asset Viewer as well, or you can just go straight to viewing it in Radiant. And here we do. Whee! There we go. And now that is how it will appear in Radiant. It will have shadows in game, but essentially, there we go. It's imported into World@War. So yeah, any questions or feedback or anything like that, or if you want to request another tutorial or anything, I don't know if I'm any good at these. I used to do them a while ago, but I haven't really done one in a long time. Just ask, and I'll see if I can get it done for you. Don't forget to rate, subscribe, and all of that shite. I know you probably won't, but on the off chance you will, thank you. And yeah, so that's me done. Right, thanks, bye.